त दर्शकबिन अब पालो छ धार्मिक जानकारीको, जसमा हामीले प्रस्तुत गर्दै आएका छौँ नेपालमा रहेका विभिन्न महादेव स्थानहरूका बारेमा।
ओम नमः शिवाय, शान्ताय निश्चिन्ताय सस्विने सनातनाय पूर्वाय पुराणाय नमो नमः। नमो दिव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नेता प्रतास्मताम्। वाशिंगटन डीसीबाट प्रसार हुने यो सगरमाथा टेलिभिजन हेरिरहनुभएका सम्पूर्ण दर्शक वृन्दमा म कृष्ण खनालको सादर प्रणाम। दर्शक वृन्द, हामीले नेपालमा उत्पन्न हुनुभएका चतुष्षष्ठी ज्योतिर्लिङ्गको दर्शन अथवा जानकारी गर्ने केही क्रममा हामीले गत हप्ता मकवानपुर जिल्लाको चितलाकमा रहेको चम्पेश्वरको विषयमा केही जानकारी गरेका थियौँ भने आज हामी त्यही मकवानपुरकै चितलाकभन्दा अलिकति पर गएर टिस्टुङ भन्ने जुन ठाउँ छ त्यही बाटोमा पर्दछ, उहाँ रहनुभएको उन्मत्तेश्वरको विषयमा केही जानकारी गर्नेछौँ। यहाँ उन्मत्तेश्वरको पनि एउटा सानो मन्दिर छैन, यहाँ एउटा कुण्ड जस्तो छ। कुण्डमा शिवजी देखिनुहुन्छ र यही कुण्डमा उन्मत्त भएका अर्थात् मानसिक सन्तुलन नभएका एकजना ब्राह्मण व्यक्ति थिए, जसको मानसिक सन्तुलन थिएन। त उनले आएर यहाँ बसेर भगवान शिवको दर्शन गरे र यो कुण्डमा स्नान गरे। स्नान गरेर जलपान गरेर देवताहरूलाई अनायासै चाहिँ चढाउन जाँदाखेरि र सूर्यलाई अर्घ दिँदाखेरि उनको बुद्धि चाहिँ राम्रो हुँदै आयो, मानसिक सन्तुलन चाहिँ ठिक ठिक ठाउँमा हुँदै आयो र उनले भगवान शिवजीको आराधना गरे। उनको आराधनाबाट भगवान शिवजी पनि खुसी हुनुभयो र प्रत्यक्ष प्रकट भएर यहीँ दर्शन दिनुभयो र उनकै नाउँबाट आफ्नो नाम पनि उन्मत्तेश्वर भनी रहनु गएको छ, राख्नुभयो। यसै कारणले गर्दाखेरि यहाँ आएर जसले भगवान शिवको दर्शन गर्दछ, यस कुण्डको यहाँ नजिकै एउटा नदी पनि बगिराखेको छ। यो जल ल्याएर भगवान शिवजीलाई चढाएर जसले भगवान शिवजीको आराधना गर्दछ उसको मनमा कहीँ पनि नचाहिँदो कुराहरू खेल्दैनन्, मानसिक सन्तुलन रहन्छ र उन्मत्त ऊ कहिल्यै पनि हुँदैन, आनन्दसँग जीवन बिताउँछ भन्ने लोक मान्यता छ। यस कारण दर्शकवृन्द, हामीले भगवान शिवलाई हामीलाई चाहिने जीवनमा चाहिने आनन्द सरसता जीवन प्राप्त गर्नुको निमित्त पनि भगवान उन्मत्तेश्वरको दर्शन गर्नुपर्दछ। बडो रमणीय ठाउँ छ। टिस्टुङमा गएर उन्मत्तेश्वरको दर्शन गर्ने मौका दिनुहोस् भनिकन तपाईँ हामीले भगवान शिवजीलाई प्रार्थना गऱ्यौँ भने अवश्य नै एक दिन हाम्रो मनोकामना पूर्ण पर्ने हुन्छ। यहाँ दर्शन गर्न जाँदाखेरि सजिलै चम्पेश्वर, उन्मत्तेश्वर, बाँकी नन्दीकेश्वरको पनि दर्शन प्राप्त हुनेछ। बाँकी अंश अर्को हप्तामा प्रस्तुत गर्नेछु। अस्तु। ओम नमः शिवाय, शान्ताय निश्चिन्ताय सस्विने सनातनाय पूर्वाय पुराणाय नमो नमः। नमो दिव्यै महादेव्यै शिवाय सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नेता प्रतास्मताम्।
उहाँ हुनुहुन्थ्यो कोटेश्वर निवासी पण्डित श्री कृष्ण प्रसाद खनाल धार्मिक जानकारीका साथ। त दर्शकबिन अब पालो छ एकैछिन सामुदायिक सूचनाहरूको।
अमेरिका नेपाल वुमेन्स एसोसिएसन अफ ग्रेटर वाशिंगटन डीसीद्वारा सञ्चालित निशुल्क स्वास्थ्य शिविरमा डाक्टर महेश्वर वैद्य, डाक्टर शर्मिला अर्याल, आर्यन मन्जु सङ्ग्रौला तथा आर्यन सुनिता श्रेष्ठ सहितको टोलीले निशुल्क स्वास्थ्य सेवा उपलब्ध गराइरहेको हुँदा उक्त सेवाको उपयोग गर्न यस स्क्रिनमा भएका नम्बरहरूमा सम्पर्क गर्नुहोला। एनईसीसीको सूचना। नेपाल एजुकेसनल एन्ड कल्चरल सेन्टरको आयोजनामा यही सेप्टेम्बर 25 तारिक आइतबार दिउँसो नेपाली पशुपतिनाथ तथा बुद्ध मन्दिर ल्यानम मेरिल्यान्डमा एनईसीसीको 11औं वार्षिक उत्सव कार्यक्रम भएको हुँदा उपस्थितिका लागि एनईसीसी हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछ। विस्तृत जानकारीका लागि सगरमाथा tv.us तथा nepalhorizons.com हेर्नुहोला।
Namaskar. My name is Dr. Suresh C. Gupta and I represent Durga Temple.
Namaste. I'm Dr. Ram Singh. I represent Gayatri Parivar USA on the board of the Association of United Hindu and Jain Temples of Washington metropolitan area.
Namaskar, I am Alok Shrivastava from Rajdhani Mandir. Since last 17 years, all the temples together have been celebrating the Diwali Mela at one venue. This year, the United Hindu and Jain Temple Diwali Mela will be held on Saturday, October 8th at FedEx Field, home of the Washington Redskins. There will be a large number of merchandise and food vendors, kids and youth, all-day cultural programs by our own kids, representing all the temples and a spectacular fireworks. A good number of VIPs and celebrities are also expected to visit and greet the community. We need your support in not only attending this Mela but also contributing by advertising in the souvenir book, getting corporate sponsorship and spreading the word to your co-workers and friends. It will also be an excellent opportunity to see the plush playing field of the second largest stadium in the country. FedEx Field is conveniently located just off the Beltway with ample free parking. We will see you on Saturday, October 8th with family and friends. Thank you.
सगरमाथा टेलिभिजनका पूर्व विविध सङ्गालो उद्घोषक वसन्त श्रेष्ठ तथा साहित्यकार हेमन्त श्रेष्ठका ममतामयी आमा सुभद्रा देवी श्रेष्ठको यही सेप्टेम्बर 14 तारिकका दिन 76 वर्षको उमेरमा असामयिक निधन भएको यस दुःखद घडीमा हामी दिवंगत आत्माको चिर शान्तिको कामना गर्दै शोक सन्तप्त श्रेष्ठ परिवारमा धैर्य धारण गर्ने शक्ति प्रदान गरून् भनी परमेश्वरसँग प्रार्थना गर्दछौँ। सगरमाथा टेलिभिजन परिवार।
मायाको बारीमा प्रीतिको फुल सङ्गारी राखेको कुसु मेरो माल। नमस्ते, म सरिसा अलिकति तपाईहरै हुनुहुन्छ सगरमाथा टेलिभिजन।
You are watching Sagarmatha Television. Now it's time for a legal discussion with our attorneys, Mr. Fitzgerald Lewis and Ali Azar, from the Law Office of Lewis and Associates in Falls Church, Virginia.
Namaste viewers, this is Fitzgerald Lewis
and Eleazar
from the Law Offices of Lewis and Associates in Falls Church, Virginia, and you're watching us on Sagarmatha television program. Ali, what's the topic of the day?
Mr. Lewis, today I wanted to touch upon an issue which we generally don't talk much, and I know we haven't spoken about it in great detail on this wonderful show. As you're aware, and some of our viewers too, that the removal and deportation has increased significantly in the past few months, where we have seen that the USCIS and the concerned agencies, ICE or all of such agencies are going after individuals who they generally would not go after, i.e. people who are not criminal aliens. And I know we have had this issue in our office where there are individuals who are otherwise law-abiding citizens, or rather individuals in the US whose only violation are immigration overstays and immigration violations, yet they're subject to detention and removal from the US. What, if any, relief is available to such people? And oftentimes these individuals have health issues, they have children who are in the US who are attending school or going to colleges, have been here for a number of years, if not decades. So what does one do if you're one of these individuals and you find that you are facing removal?
I think you're referring to the recent recent speech and a memorandum that was issued about the executive branch. Basically, Janet Napolitano had stated that they are shifting their focus and they're going to grant prosecutorial discretions abeyance to those people who are not criminal aliens, meaning is mainly a shifting of resources, because you have limited resources, you have people who have committed crimes in the United States, and what DHS is saying that we are going to start focusing on the people who are a problem for the United States, not necessarily people who have families, who are not committing crimes, they are working, and those are not going to be the focus of attention. Previously, what had happened is basically there was just an indiscriminate attitude towards, if you're out of status and you somehow were confronted by ICE, they would put you into deportation proceeding, and then on to removal from the United States would occur, irrespective of the fact that there could be health reasons why you shouldn't be sent back home. There could be the fact that you have other family members, sometimes spouses or American children. And basically, what it was doing was it was tearing apart the families. So I think it's a good decision that has happened. That now what ends up happening is if you find yourself in removal proceedings, like in deportation proceedings, or there's already an order of deportation, or if you get yourself into a situation where ICE apprehends you for whatever reason, in those cases, if it is not a criminal case, then your lawyer or yourself, well, basically your lawyer, will end up having to file a request for prosecutorial discretion, meaning that your case should be stayed while the proceedings are ongoing. And basically, there was a memo written out, and it's called the Gordon Memo. It was just recently, actually, what we are talking about is very recent. It came out, and what it did was it allowed people, it will allow your lawyer to file a request on your behalf, and hopefully, if that request is granted by DHS, then the proceeding will be stayed until something else happens, or preferably if there is some other type of relief that becomes available, then you can get it reopened and continue on with that relief. So it's good news in one sense, but again, it requires people to take affirmative action if they find themselves in those situations.
I see. But would you say that this is something which may lead eventually to permanent residence? Is this a relief, or is this just simply a stay?
No, it's basically an abeyance. It's basically saying that, look, we are not going to take a negative action on your case. It's not allowing you to get your green card or any of this stuff. But I think in the next few programs we can talk about it because we are running out of time. So I would like to take your leave. This is Fitzgerald Lewis
And Ali Azhar
saying goodbye and God bless for now.